it's pretty beautiful though, probably.
Grift going.
Thank you very much. So, have a good life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your life.
Thank you very much.
AC Leo with the 500 bits. Sketchy Bass called me hand, and then it's a censored link, I assume. Can't see it. Thank you. The True Smart, welcome back. Small Insect. And Stabby Stabby 2 years. Boop. Enjoy the badge. Sir. Kuryuka with 3 years. Diamond E, Pac-Man, Yearly PUBG, when Clueless.
Have a good life.
Soon. On the subs only channel. No snitches there.
Which president was your favorite? But all time, who's your favorite?
Well, all time, I'd say Ronald Reagan. Shorter term, I would say. Well, you know, you look at Lincoln, and you look at Washington. You have to go with they're the classics, right, Alex? You know, you think in terms of the great classics, you have to go with the Lincolns and the Washingtons.
I agree. As a man's man, George Washington was badass.
Yeah, that's what they say. I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed, I hope. A year into office, you'll be saying, wow, I remember that interview. He said he was going to do it, and he did a great job.
It's the truth, and I'm just going to say it, that I wish I never would have fucking met Trump. I wish it never would have happened. And it's not that the attacks that I've been through. I'm so sick of fucking Donald Trump, man. God, I'm fucking sick of him.
I learned this from my hypnosis coach. You have to have credibility in the hypnotist, your therapist, your doctor. It helps. I have credibility to many of you, and this is one of my tricks.
He was no longer the most controversial person in America, or what? Of course he hates him. That was his fucking livelihood.
Oops, excuse me, I've got allergies there. I literally am pacing the reader to get them to believe my story enough by the time they get to those chapters that it overcomes the fact that I don't have any professional credentials. I'll give you this following warning. I am going to be rewiring the brains. I'm a trained hypnotist. Most of you know that. Imagine without touching anything, you just look around and you look at an object.
Guaranteed to fall asleep if you read his book.
And just look at it and imagine, instead of it being real, that it's a perfectly rendered, a virtual reality simulation. Now watch how that makes you feel. You have control. You can see in the comments, somebody's crying. Some of you were just released from a lifetime of pain.
Well, one of the things he does, and this comes from my background as a trained hypnotist and someone who's studied persuasion for years, is that he speaks in visual ways. Whoa.
Mocking a disabled man is still mocking a disabled man. I don't care if you mock other people in a similar fashion.
No, my point is that when he mocked people who were not disabled, when he was giving his impression of them talking, he did this. Whoa. But you have to put it in context, that this is the thing he does for everybody. Whoa.
I really feel abused, honestly. I'm really happy that I've spent so much of my time and my personal credibility, a great deal of money. I would say that my personal financial situation is way worse.
I would say my number of friends is probably down 75%.
Because of supporting the president. No question about that.
Forsen, I was wondering which sponsor game you are sell out to today. His money must be tight. I'm just joking. I like you, Forsen. Enjoy the rest, though.
Outer Wilds.
I take it personally. It was free money sitting on the fucking table. And he left it there. And he left me on that table, too. He left me just exposed.
Hey, TKO77, thank you for the
one
year, dude.
lost my vote.
Forsen,
He lost
please.
my vote.
And Granak with it 1 year.
I tell you guys, I miss
Forsen
him.
Cuckley, he says.
I think it is quite possible that within our lifetimes we will not see anyone that will be remotely as truthful as him. I miss him. There was a guy guarding the door. He was the orange guy, and you guys all took him out. He told you the truth. I miss him. Trump was the last guy guarding the door. They're all mocking the guy who's guarding the door because he's orange and he has.
Why is
funny
everyone
hair
jerking off
and he
invisible
ketchup
cocks?
with his steak, and they were all mocking him. So you got rid of him, and then what'd you get? Okay. Let's see. Happy birthday, Dave. Keep doing what you're doing. Love your show. Will you go on Joe Rogan's podcast? Will I go on Rogan's podcast? I asked him, and our PR people asked him about a bajillion times to go on for my book. We did not get a response.
Hey, I checked your VODs, and there clearly is no gameplay of either Outer Wells or Outer Wilds. So I don't know if you actually played it or not. Well, maybe you did play it, but you imagined, because you are in the place I am not able to disclose.
You're right. It might also be that I was on the sub-only channel, and if you check that one and it's not there, it might be on the tier 3 sub-only channel. So keep checking the VODs, man.
Weird for me to say that publicly.
Report back to me.
I don't know what happened. Will I? Caitlyn Jenner, who right now is running for governor of California. I'll be totally transparent, John. I did donate $50, and I got the Caitlyn for California mug. I should have had it with me on set right now. And by the way, Caitlyn's people, we've reached out to you through every proper channel. I've tweeted a couple times. Please do respond to our people. I guess we'll give it another day or two for someone to just respond. You don't have to do the show, obviously, Caitlyn. By the way, I reached out to Andrew Yang first thing this morning about 4 hours ago privately. Didn't hear back. Now, he could be very busy. He's running for mayor of New York City right now. We also reached out to his press team, and we didn't hear back. Please do respond. I am seriously in a mood today. Like, what was I doing 5 minutes ago?
Minecraft 1.18. They made us wait a year for another fucking cosmetic update and delayed the actual content being the deep dark warden another year. How does that company suck so much shit-covered dick tip? Outer Wilds mega lol, I simply cannot. Joy.
Yeah, I don't know why they're splitting it up into like fucking 30 different fucking updates. Just make a big fucking update. Fuck. I hate the numero.
Googling punching bags. So that's what we're going to be covering today. I am ready to roll. Like, I'm ready for the revolution. I really am. Like, if this is what these motherfuckers are going to do, like, I'm here for it. Like, I am not going to be your bitch. But before we get to all that, let's talk about Glint Pay, guys. I've been telling you guys about Glint Pay, and if you don't know, the world is in a very precarious spot. One of the things that's lasted for a long time, that people have cared about for a long time, well, that's gold. And using your Glint Pay card, you can not only buy and sell gold, but you can use...
Jay Pan TV, they were the 7 years, man.
Everything is just complete BS.
Join the Batman chest.
To us. Why don't we follow up again?
Chest.
Actually?
Batman.
And it's like, you don't have to do the show, but if you can't even respond, then you're just not serious. One way
Speaking of winners, the greatest achievement this week actually happened at a Trump rally in Pensacola, Florida. That's where a brilliant musical group called the Freedom Kids performed this live number.
Enemies of freedom, face the music. Come on, boys, take them down. President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength or get crushed every time.
The manager of USA Freedom Kids is suing the Donald Trump campaign over what he claims are two...
I haven't heard you say no more links, so here is the link. There is a tournament going on at the moment, and you should check it. https://www.twitch.tv/Valorant. Hepega : H.
Alright.
Their group to perform at campaign events. He says the Trump campaign backed out of
3
a
years,
promise
Joe.
to provide them with a table for them to sell their CDs.
Threw the bits from Batman's chest. Once I was blind, but now I can see. Once I was deaf, but now I can bat
event for Donald Trump, and the rug was allegedly pulled out from underneath them at the last minute.
Alright. Oh, there you're mad. They were pretty good. Bro, what the fuck is this?
I was at the White House yesterday to see Donald Trump in person. At the White House.
Say a few words, please.
I I was at the White House. Oh my God! Oh, so y'all really thought y'all were going to convict and disqualify President Trump? Where in the hell is the GOP? Where are they at? Why are they not helping President Trump?
Hey man, look, you were very prominent in Trump world, and now that, for now, he's no longer president, and I know how you feel about him in your heart. You know, you had some options there, and things were happening in your career. What are your plans for the next couple of months?
My plans for the next couple of months is the same as I've been doing.
Joe Biden's presidential address was the worst of all time. I mean, that was so horrible. And before I jump into that, this video is sponsored by one of the greatest companies, Noble Gold. Noble Gold can help you more than Joe Biden can. Noble Gold can help you protect your money and everything you worked hard for. They can help you bag that with real physical silver and gold. Give them a call when they say. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very tough.
Right.
I've been
Pretty funny. Augusti, thank you for the 10 gifted